Does anybody remember the brightly coloured icicle that hung like the sword of Damocles over the entrance to the school? I'll try to explain. Once a week we did art, and sometimes that meant we would do painting. When we did, we took a jar of water, a palette of primary colours, black and white, and a brush. When we finished painting and the lesson was over, we had to empty that water and wash our palettes and brush. There was an old butler's sink in the corner of the room for that purpose. The water drained in a pipe through the wall and into a larger downpipe that carried it to the main drain. One January, when we returned to school for the spring term, we were still in the grips of a particularly severe winter. Everything was frozen. There was ice everywhere, and we were very cold. How glad we were at the beginning of the day to get into the cloakroom. I can still smell the rows and rows of damp gabardine mats that hung there. Of course, another thing that had frozen was the downpipe that drained water from the art room sink. Over the next few days, the wash from the sink, which couldn't drain away, overflowed and trickled down the outside of the pipe and onto the wall of the building behind it. As it ran down, it froze and grew into a huge icicle, at least the size of a man, and possibly even a cow. Brightly coloured by the paints and pigments that washed into it, it hung almost over the entrance to the school. Later we might say that it was psychedelic, but then we hadn't yet been advised to turn on, tune in and drop out. We were still clocking on, zoning out and nodding off. Luckily, no one was under the icicle when it fell, or perhaps it just melted away. Who knows? But while it was there, it made a huge and lasting impression on my mind. Did anyone else notice it? Or did I just imagine it?